Happy Tuesday.
Happy
Denise.
Tuesday.
From
Hey!
Spiritual Growth Throw is in the house. Yay.
We finally get this right, going in the right direction. The pointing is always the other side.
Right. Okay. So Denise, we're so happy to have you here. We're blessed with your presence and your knowledge. And Denise teaches classes on her channel if you want to learn something good about Lenormand or Tarot and astrology and Kipper. You do all those, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so tell everybody what's going on at your channel.
Nothing new, just kind of all the same stuff. I mean, the memberships are always there. I do for just at the, the minimum level, I do a weekly reading for our group. And so that's always fun. And then the astrology is once a week for that family level, but then I release it to the others. But my members get everything ad free. So that's a little bit helpful. What else?
You're going to be live with Lisa?
Yeah, we do that. Yeah, every Saturday at noon Pacific. Yeah, 3 Eastern. What else do I do? Regular Fridays.
On your regular channel, you do a 3-card thing for the day.
Yeah, the dailies. Thank you, honey, for reminding me what the hell I do all the time. I'm just so used to.
Somebody has to help us.
Yeah, right. I know. It's like, what did I do yesterday?
Why did I come into this room?
Yeah. Oh God. Where are my glasses? And they're up on your head, Where's my phone? It's right there, right. Man.
You're talking on your phone and you're to someone and you're looking for it at the same time. I've done that several times. I'm trying to get out the door and I'm talking to a friend or my brother. I'm like, I can't find my phone. And my brother's like, Lori.
That's great. That's great.
Okay. All right. And if someone wants to schedule a reading for you, with you,
it's DeniseKnight.com and
DeniseKnight.com.
Yeah, so DeniseKnight.com, and there's a hot link in the About section. I have hot links for everything in the About section on my page. So, thanks, Connie. Connie likes the dailies. I love doing the dailies. Probably like you do too with your card of the day. You love doing that, don't you?
I do. Yeah. Not at 5 a.m. every single morning, but I do love it. Yeah.
I know. Well, I cheat. I do them the day before and then schedule them for midnight.
There you go.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do a whole week at once, and then it cracks me up when it's, when something's accurate. It's like, wow, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, it works out good. But yeah, other than that, it's everything's on my website and it's easy to book now. I had the website redone, and so they can just go in and book.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Right. I do have readings available myself, thewayofpositivechange.com. If you want to schedule a reading with me, you can pick your time, the amount of time, the length of time, the day, whatever, and look forward to meeting you and reading for you. And we are going to do a special prayer at the end of this video. And we would like for you to join in with us so that we can help change the world, all of us together. Thank you, Victoria. Also, I've put all your prayer requests in the prayer box. I did the big prayer last night again. I got everybody in. I haven't missed anyone. If you need to add a prayer, please do it in the comments, not in the live, but in the comments after the video. I have a Move a Mountain prayer box that I put everybody in.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, well, we need prayers. Everybody needs to pray for, and because they work.
They did. Well, yeah. Especially when you have that connection between somebody reaching out, asking for help, and then all of us are like, yes.
Yeah, and you pay attention to it, and energy flows to it.
Right. Yeah, it sure does.
Okay, so we were asked. So please stay with us till the end of the show, please. And if you have to turn it off, come back and do the prayer with us when you have time on here. We were talking about Florida Governor Ron DeSantis got into. He usually flies, like you were saying, but he was in a in a car with his political group or whatever, and they got into an accident of some sorts. And thank goodness they're all okay.
Right.
And he wasn't driving, of course, because he's not going to be driving,
Right.
his own car.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like when you keep stubbing your toe, or you keep hitting your elbow, or you keep having lung stuff. What's happening? Why is it? And so you were saying that it's a sign.
Yeah, it's a message that needs to
Off balance.
Yeah. So, well, there's some message probably that a person's been at least for me, and my experience was a message that I kept getting, and I kept, because I wasn't ready yet, it was divorce time, but I wasn't, so I had to be driving on a mountain road in, 5 a.m. when it was still dark, and have a deer jump out in front of me, and I hit her, and I heard divorce. I was like, oh my God, I was just sobbing, all the way to my client's house, because it's like, I know I killed her,
Oh my gosh. But we're so grateful that you're with us, because I know people that actually perished hitting a deer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's heartbreaking if you know when that happens.
Yeah. So let's take a look at, I went out on a limb and I asked big time if DeSantis would withdraw from the race by the end of the year. And you'll have to watch one of my last videos. They're time stamped with Mystery Achiever, but let's see how the rest of his week goes. It's only Tuesday. Let's see. And he's already had a bobblehead situation. That was yesterday in a comment that he made. Another bobblehead. So let's see how the rest of his week goes after he got into this, after he's been all shook up.
And then which did you read on him? Which video do you remember?
It wasn't the last. I don't know. It's one of the last two.
Last two.
Yeah. If he would pull. It was definitely the last video, because I actually named the video "Guess Who Gets the Tower."
There we go. Guess who gets the tower, you guys. There you go.
I gave it away.
Oh, here, Patricia put the question in there if you want to slide it over.
Oh yeah, she is the queen of that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's great. And she helps you with the timestamps too? No, Mystery
Achiever does that.
Mystery Achiever, that's right. It's so nice to have the support, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. It means the world.
What would we do? It really does. I'm so grateful.
Ian McGrath is in the house.
Hey, hi, Ian.
I'm doing my ancestry, and I'm Scottish and Irish, and yes.
Yeah. English, Scottish, Irish, German, and a little bit of Native American in there. That
really?
Yeah.
I don't have any of that. Yeah, no, I don't have that. They visit me, but I don't have any ancestors in that.
Oh, they visit you?
I mean, I get visits, yes.
Yeah, I bet you do, and it's just not showing up, maybe.
But I don't, but I don't have, as far back as they look on Ancestry, I don't have any Native American blood.
Oh.
Okay, so, but I got friends.
Yes, you have friends. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. That's really kind of you. All right, DeSantis. Rest of his week.
How's the rest of his week going to be? Is it okay if we go to the end of the month? I heard do it to the end of the month.
You can, sure thing. Okay. I'll do week, you do month.
Well, today's the 25th, so actually it'll be, right. Yeah. It'll just take it through the weekend if I go to the end of the month, I suppose. Lois says, Lori, I bet you have a ton of friends.
I meant spiritually, spirity friends. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Yeah, you've got that hookup. I remember in your chart. I remember seeing that. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Foggy.
Aw. Yeah, you have some other questions there if you want them. If you want to star them.
Yeah. Well, I was going to answer Barb while you're shuffling. Barbara Your question about Rand Paul, I don't think we're going to read on him because when I read with Jen Lynn, Johnny, and Ona Sunday night, we probably we all did like 4 big questions on Rand Paul. So I would encourage you, and that's time stamped by Mystery Achiever as well. So I would encourage you to watch Sunday night's live on Jen Lynn Thoreau if you want answers about what happened to Rand Paul. It's definitely gnarly. 7 of Swords was everywhere in there.
2.
What did you get?
Well, okay. I don't know if he's going to be making any connections or if this is more about his. I mean, because this card, the stars in the Linamon can have to do with like your GPS and your, like your navigating.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he's trying to navigate towards more support and more help, but it's not happening for him money wise. He's not getting the money in that he needs. And he's moving towards trying to get all these, allies, people to bring the money through, right? Like, come on, commit, that type of thing. And they're like, nah, I don't want to go through that. No, I'm not going in there for some reason or another. And then he's got some new painful ending that's coming in, or maybe just a little bit of a painful ending. And there's something dark coming through, like some Pandora's box is opened. So I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I can't wait to see what you get.
Well, so it's sort of iffy his week or his month, the rest of the
month. For the rest of the month, or for the rest of July, it's pretty iffy. But the main takeaway I've got here is that he's going for more money for his campaign, and it's not coming in because to have the clouds and the fish together, this is like either a lot of confusion or a lot of looking for money. Or it could be money. Maybe it's a lot of dark money transactions. And, and then this is what comes out later. There's that possibility.
What's that one?
It's Pandora's box. So see
right. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder.
So he, in his past, he gets the star card because everybody was holding him up saying, hey, he's the star. Let's put him in. He can beat Trump. And now he's just floundering. Thank you, Morch.
Look at that.
Thank you so much. He's just floundering. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's trying new things. And then he gets stuck. He's like, that didn't work. He is going to get hit with an ethics thing. And he's also, so I don't know if that has to do with Florida or what, because he's already saying, about the education thing, about the slavery thing for entertainment purposes only, because I don't want to get in trouble. And then he's trying to fight that back, and he's got negative words like, I didn't have anything to do with that. That's all the school board. Well, who governs the school board? Come on.
Whose state is it, dude?
Okay. So
what state do you work for? Excuse me?
Yeah, right. He is not happy. He's not happy. He's getting judged. He's not happy. There's incoming information. It's so much. And he's getting judged, and there's announcements that they're looking into this and they don't like. And now he's trying to go after another company, Anheuser-Busch, that is Bud Light. It's like, go ahead and Bud. Do you want me to light the grenade you're holding? I mean, or not the grenade, the stick of dynamite. You want me to light the stick of dynamite you're holding? Because I'll light it for you. God, great. He is really. So I think his outcome card is judgment.
Yeah.
And this is announcement, so I think pay attention to where he is not happy. I mean, he is not happy, and he's a spoiled brat, and he's, he's probably overloading on the pudding ingestion, because
his fingers.
Some people eat ice cream.
Who uses their, like, what? I mean, you could, I mean, if I didn't have tools, I would just plop it in, like, out of the little.
Yeah, to glob it or something, and it would probably plop on your mouth, but he
I'd
figure that out, or I don't know. He didn't have a spoon, so he used his.
It's like, what? It's a toddler.
He is.
Right?
Spirits Beyond the Stars was telling Paula Stahl she's going to do a DNA test to see. I did Ancestry, and I gave it. I actually gifted it for my brother, but then I got to find out too because.
Oh, nice.
But I want to go. I didn't expect the Scottish Irish thing to come up like that.
Do you feel a connection there?
I do, and I want to go. I want to go there.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't that be
Have
great?
you been there?
No, I've never been to either. But I had some awesome website help the other day from a nice guy in Ireland. I could hear his accent. I'm like, dude, where are you? Where are you?
Wow,
I
very
know.
nice.
It was, yeah.
Thank you, Rhonda Rue. Was that on an Ancestry thing or doing your website work?
On my website, I was having trouble with trying to make a change.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Now you were bringing up Greg Abbott.
Oh.
DOJ is suing him.
Oh yeah, that one. They did. Yeah, right. They gave until 2 p.m. yesterday, and they are. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's being sued. Hey, big stuff. So do you just want to look at his political future, or if he or does he get tied up in barbed wire, or what happens to him?
Yeah, let's look at his legal future. Legal and political is fine with me. Yeah.
Ian McGrath says, I've been to Scotland. Oh, wait, I live here. He's always so funny.
That's great. Okay.
All right. What happens to Governor Gregg Abbott?
He told Biden, I'll see you in court.
Biden? This has nothing to do with the Department of Justice.
I know, but why he decided to.
That's just his, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's into some self-sabotage.
Department of Justice is suing him. Does he get in trouble? Does he finally get in trouble? Governor Gregg Abbott. What?
I don't have to read the cards. I'll just hold them up. What do you guys think about this one?
I like it. It goes with this one.
Oh! Yeah. Yeah, this one in the tarot is like the 9 of Swords, but it doesn't go away.
Right.
Not just one bad night. Yeah.
It doesn't. Oh, it's not just one bad night. It hangs out.
It's like tortured. Literally, the keywords for this card are being tortured with worry and stress.
Okay.
No job, no hiring. Even the doggy can't, major depression. It's a card of violence as well.
Mm-hmm. And fear. He is afeared.
He's afeared.
He is.
Yeah, majorly. Yeah, and then the thievery card. So either he's going to, because this is a card of distraction too, either he's going to be distracted and take his eye off the, his inhumane game or whatever he's got going on there, or he's going to be busted for stealing something somehow. I wonder. I can't say for sure, but there's a thievery.
Well, I'm sure he's, okay.
Well, and then here we are with, he's done. This is a really painful loss and ending, and this is his karma card. So yeah, I mean, oh, wait, hold on. Poverty, fear, lack. That's his soul journey that he's on. And I just read on him yesterday. I think I had the coffin card coming out of the gate, and then this one was a couple down. So.
And he's locked up there?
Either that or restricted somehow. It doesn't have to be locked up. It can just be restricted. So
okay.
Yeah. And he's ill. This is like the Tower card. So there you go.
Okay. Concern. All right. Yeah. Oh, you got the 3 of what?
The what? 3
of something.
Did I have it? Oh, the 32 card, you mean? This one?
Oh, is that okay? I said no.
This one? This one?
No, there were 3 people.
Oh, 3 people. Oh, the karma card. This one? 3 people. Oh, the thievery card.
That one. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah. I guess it'd be your sneaky Pete card.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm getting that there's a change of fortune for him. And he has to make a choice. It's like the Department of Justice is going to give him a choice. You can do this, or this is going to happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting. But his star is on this, but he's still, you think he's done. Is that like for the end of the year or?
Well, as far as I wasn't asking timing. I could though. He, what I was getting is he's going to have a painful loss. He's going to be restricted.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
Celtic Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
Patricia Todd's here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Patricia. Yeah.
So I wonder, because I get quick, he's still in control, but then he has a problem. He has to make a decision, and then he gets the toe.
Uh-huh. There
So
you go.
I wonder on timing on yours.
He's got some major problem in less than a week, and then another big problem in 2 to 3 weeks. But then something really major in about 11 months.
Okay.
So maybe, another year or so. When's his term up? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't. Somebody can Google it. Maybe Rose can Google it.
Ian is saying Abbott went to Lourdes in France to see if he could be cured. Sadly for him, it did not happen.
Yeah, we can't. Someone was asking about if we could. I know. We're always joking about things, but we don't want to wish ill will because we don't want that coming back on us. We want justice and for evil people to have the light shine on their evil deeds. That's all.
Yeah, I just like them all to sit in prison for a while and think about what they've done.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lois. All right. So you got the timing on that. So speaking of timing, the grand jury is meeting today. Now, they said they're supposed to possibly take their vote today. So do you tend to think it's going to happen, that they'll announce, that Jack Smith will announce today, or because some prosecutors said, well, it could happen today and it could happen in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I keep getting, when I read on Trump every week, I keep getting the same consistent cards, and it's like something is coming soon. And I keep going, is this the week? I mean, last week it was awful. I thought for sure, like, this is the week, and that would be this week. So that's possible.
Okay, so let's see if Jack Smith comes out and makes an indictment. Does he announce and indict this week?
Yeah.
By Saturday.
And I didn't know, like, I was not asking like which case it would be on, but if something comes out right away, it would be J6 and it would be in Washington, D.C. So, there's no other judge to mess anything up, like Cannon, right? Like Aileen Cannon.
And Governor Abbott, thank you, Rose Blue and Patricia. He was just elected, remember, because he beat
oh, that's right.
Our guy. Yeah, he beat Beto.
Yeah,
he just got in 22, so he's out in 26. So, but he'll be out before that. All right, so let's see. Will Jack Smith? Let's ring the bell. Will Jack Smith?
Yay! Thank you, Patricia.
Will Jack Smith come out and announce an indictment this week?
Yeah, I don't know for sure if it's going to happen this week. Let's see what's at the other end of. Yeah, I think.
Go ahead. What do you have? Do you think it's going to be next week?
I'm thinking that they're still working on some creative ways to make sure everything sticks, because we're talking very possible RICO charges, and it's not just him.
Okay, so excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. So
No.
Jack Smith is going to do RICO as well as Fani?
Fani's famous for her. She loves the RICO charges, but with because he tried to. So with the J6 issue, he can get inside of all of the fake elector scheme. So there's that.
But she's working on that too.
Well, Michigan already issued, I
Right.
think, 16. Yeah. And there are all these other states. But now that, or since Jack Smith has had all the information from the J6 committee, he's been connecting all the dots. And because the insurrection happened in Washington, he could narrow the focus down into Washington charges while he's working on all the other stuff. Like the Mar-a-Lago documents, the stolen documents, that, that's going to be held up, right? But something could happen soon. And it looks like he's got a strategy to make sure he gets everything going, from what I can see here with the cards. But I don't see that it's for sure. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I do have this change card, which can be something quickly happening, and I do have the card that relates to his inner circle, and his strategy to get it done the right way so it sticks. That's the deal, to make sure it sticks. So it's obstruction of justice. It's what was that term they use? I can't remember. I don't know if I have it written down. Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, J6. I have my notes here. It's U.S. Code 18241, or it could be both 242. It's an old KKK law,
Right.
Where it's deprivation of another's rights. So he deprived. What Trump did with his fake elector scheme and all of that is this conspiracy to defraud the U.S. Plus, there's witness tampering. There's, so it could be, who knows how many counts could come down with what he did on January 6th.
Okay. All right. That's good. Yes. I heard.
And I do
remember hearing about that KKK thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. This is one more I won't forget. I don't remember the cards I got, but I do remember getting really clearly when I read on that the May after January 6th happened. Like, would he go down for that? Like would that take him down? Would he be held accountable for that? And I got big fat yes over and over.
Okay, good. That's good to know. We'll celebrate with that.
Yeah.
Because my guides agree with you. We're going to celebrate, but it isn't today, probably.
Yeah.
He's still working on something.
That's what I got too.
Yeah, still working on it. There's one person he's giving the right to make a decision or something. It's not Gregg Abbott, but it's, same. And then I think then he'll finalize it. Maybe he gets it done by the end of the day, or tomorrow. But I feel like, it's on its way.
Ooh, there you go.
It's on its way. But I just think still, it's got like one more nail for the lid of that coffin.
There you go. To make sure it really sticks, right? Yeah. Yeah. So
I'd be surprised if it happened today, because usually, why he's tied up with something. He's got something. He's got one devil maybe isn't quite rounded up yet. He might need a bigger net.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe one little blind spot before we can celebrate, or could it be 3 women involved? I don't know.
It could be 3 women.
It's in hindsight, it's always that thing where it's like you go back and watch the reading. It's like, oh, that's what that card was trying to tell me.
Yeah, but he's not quite finished, but he's almost there. Maybe it's 3 women in the grand jury.
It could be. That's the thing. There's all these secret grand juries going on that we don't even know about. But the J6 one, that's definitely been the grand jury. Yeah.
Maybe one of the women asks to see something else, or
right.
Before they vote, or
Yeah.
There's all different components to this that we don't really have a clue about, but we are both getting that it's unlikely for today, but could be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, Patricia, for posting that. So
Yeah.
then we wanted to ask about McCarthy.
Oh, yeah.
He's saying that because Marjorie wants him to, and the Bobert, the Bobble. She, they both wanted to come up with impeachment motions. So he's saying now, because they know that there's an indictment looming, McCarthy's out there saying, well, we're going to open an inquiry because that will allow us to ask questions and to do an investigation. But they're not saying we're bringing charges.
Right.
Just saying, because there's nothing there. They're just saying, well, we'll have more fake meetings about this, or we'll have more fake investigations with more fake whistleblowers, and it'll all be fake, and it's all fake. So we're opening a fake inquiry. So what happened? Okay, so does he get any backlash for this? Let's start there.
Oh, if McCarthy gets any backlash for it? Okay.
Does he get any? Because he just said this, yesterday, last night, or this morning, or?
Yeah, I heard it this morning. That could have happened yesterday, but I heard it this morning. Yeah, but I didn't watch any of the news from last night.
Okay, so let's just see what happens to
Yeah.
McCarthy now that he says there's going to be an impeachment inquiry.
Yeah.
Does he just take a step into quicksand?
This guy, I swear.
Why don't movies have quicksand anymore?
Right?
What happened to a good vat of quicksand?
Right? I mean, is it too hard to do in special effects or something? Or
I don't know.
Maybe, there's the question for you, honey.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe I'm just not watching enough movies that have those things. I tend to be watching a lot of BritBox. Okay, so where's he going to wind up? Yeah, I don't know. He's just so, he's just talking. He's just talking trash all the time. I think he just really wants attention. And then, of course, we know, Trump. This is just like Trump. But the tools that he's using, what's going to happen to him is just a big punch, I think.
That he's going to get a punch in the face?
I think he's just going to get a big punch. It's like, here he is. And then if I keep going with the cards, it's like he's going to act like, like he's the one bringing in something, good, but not. He's going to get a big punch. And then when it comes to trying to impeach, there's a restriction. He can't find the forest for the trees. And then there's a big restriction for him. He's just not very bright. He does. It's, I mean, these are the guys that just make me say all the time, evil is stupid, when I know like evil is more like about hatred and all of that, but they don't think things through.
Yeah. I mean, the actual evil leader usually has some intelligence.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's like a criminal mind, a good, brilliant criminal mind could go either way.
Very good. Right. Yeah. Good point.
But the followers are.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he gets punched out.
You think so too?
I do. I think he takes one right to the face and he goes down for the count. I do. I think he goes down.
That's great, Lauren.
I think that's it. I think he goes down and he's wishing he wouldn't have said that. And there's people that are gonna, this is maybe, Green and Bobert saying, no, I said it first. No, I said it first. No, I said it. So there's all this Kardashian stuff going on here. But he's got big trouble here.
Yeah.
He's got big trouble. And if he doesn't habada and back it up, he's gonna lose.
Right, right.
Going
And
down.
he has to keep all his, his posse, happy,
He needs a big
right?
hack. He needs a backhoe.
And a backhoe, and he can't get a quorum no matter what he does.
Right. But
Yeah.
I think he comes out of this, but he just slid down the hill. I mean, he slid. He just created. I mean, there might not be actual quicksand there, but he's sliding towards it.
Yeah, right. And maybe having to fight himself out of that.
Yeah. I think someone gives him a rope or something, and I think he gets out of it. But he's sliding down. We're gonna see, and he's gonna recognize that he's sliding. Then he's gonna say, no. He'll get that backhoe out and backtrack.
It's so perfect now because the node switched from Taurus to Scorpio.
Right.
We had that, all that money, dark money scandals.
And now we're in Aries and Libra, right?
Yeah, so the North Node in Aries has a lot of just silly people just being impulsive, just saying, apparently he's one of them. Yeah.
Aaron says there's no more movies with quicksand because the younger people don't have the patience to wait for the people to get swallowed up by the quicksand.
Oh, that's right. It's all just a bunch of guns.
I'm going to actually ask my son if he knows what quicksand is. I wonder if he knows. Huh.
Makes you wonder, huh?
It does. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just ask one more about McCarthy, since we know he's sliding.
Yeah.
Let's see if he loses does he lose the speakership before the end of the year?
Okay.
That gives him a few months. Is he able to hold on to it for the end of the year? We'll ask it in a positive way. Does he hold on to his speakership for the end of the year? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah, Diva, that's a good point. Aries Libra access equals open enemies. That's great. That's good. There you go. And hopefully justice with that Libra South Node, right? At some point. Yeah. Okay. So is he what are we asking? How's he going to be for the year?
Will McCarthy successfully hold on? Is he able, now that he's sliding, is he going to be able to hold on to the speakership till the end of the year or not?
Okay. Oh, there's the question for you. You got it. Yeah. Okay. Will he hold on to his speakership till the end of the year?
Does he keep it for the end of the year or not?
Yeah. Well, okay. Doesn't look good with the tarot so far. Look at this one just for fun. I have the faceplant card, Lori.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, he's been in the swamp. We know that.
Okay.
And he's going to be a van down by the river. That's what I'm feeling like. Yeah. And then the other one I have is this cave, this big cave.
Whoa. He goes in the cave. Oh, look, he can carry the caveman club with him into the cave.
There you go. That sounds good. Man. Yeah.
Does he hold it?
I don't see it because I mean, if we do the, looking at the tarot this way, it's like the shit's hitting the fan. I think he doesn't like the education he's going to be getting that everyone else is knowing about, and the stick isn't going anywhere that he's carrying. He's trying to hit with. It's not going anywhere. And then of course the faceplant card, and then I have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So there's not even an offer. I can get the glare off there. I have so much light coming in this window. Yeah, I don't see it. And then he's not a star anymore. He's lost his star status. Maybe no one wants to listen to him anymore.
Okay, so you think he loses it by the end of the year?
I don't think he's going to be doing well. That's for darn sure.
Okay. I don't
Yeah.
think he does well either, but I think he has a real problem. I think the inbreds will be infighting in the GOP. So yeah, I had to. I think they will. Well, because it's family too. So they've done all the kinds of crazy
You nailed it. That's just perfect.
inbreds infighting with the inbreds, and then there's change coming after this big fight. I still think he's able to weasel his way through a few things
Yeah.
that he is
Darn.
trying to hang on. But I have two aces, which means perhaps at the very end of the year when we're getting started to the new year, he gets
Yeah.
into trouble. And I think he hits the wall and he is voted out. Because I think these people will just say, no, you got to go. So I'm going to say turn of the year, maybe January.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, did you ever think, I mean, a few years ago or 5 years, did you ever think you'd be reading tarot like this?
5 years ago?
Yeah. I
No.
mean,
4.5? Yes. 5? No.
Yeah,
I
right.
was happy. I'm happy. I'm happier. I look at the wealth of our family that's grown here.
Right? Yeah.
No, I was doing readings in the office building, having lunch with everyone in the big office building.
Yeah. And they were all personal readings. Like we would never say face plant, probably. Or, well, we might, depending.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
some of my cards still had, different meanings, but
Yeah.
and I was reading for people all over the world too, because people travel to Florida and then I'd have the opportunity to meet them, read for them, then they'd go home. And so we could still Skype or FaceTime or Facebook video, but not like this and all these. I never realized I would meet so many wonderful people that shared my, because I was a blue dot and red. Yeah.
Oh, especially back then. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't expose that to people. I didn't tell people my views or
Yeah.
No. Did you think you were going to be doing this?
No, I was not. I had to like completely shift I was more like the rose-colored glasses kind of a thing, just helping people heal their soul, their childhood wounding in their soul, and I still do that because that's the crux of it all and their belief systems. But when it came to reading politically, it's like, oh, wait a minute. There's a whole other twist here.
There is a whole nother twist.
I love the names that you've assigned to your cards.
Well, you do too. You have your names to you and Lisa both.
Oh, it's so funny, like the stuff that comes through when you're focusing in on.
Yeah.
And now that's the problem is I'm thinking too dark a lot of times.
We have to pull ourselves out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we tried. We hope for. We were reading. I was on with, I call them the kids. Johnny and Becca and Jen and Ona and all them, even though some of them are my age. We were reading on Rand Paul, and I said, well, maybe someone will take a swipe at him and knock him off his, his lawnmower.
Lawnmower again? Oh, this was before it happened?
It was after the fire, but
yeah.
I mean, I just made a smart comment. Like I have to take some things back sometimes and say, don't wish people ill will,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. We have to try to pull ourselves out of it and be thinking positive, still put the rose-colored glasses on, but tell the truth.
Well, that's the thing, is you don't want to miss anything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about, going back to McCarthy, does he cause Biden any problem? How do you want to word that?
Oh, okay. With the does he actually
bring a charge? Does he go past the?
Do we actually get impeachment?
Go past the inquiry and try to impeach Biden?
Yeah, that's a good question. What is he going to do? Let's see. Or is it successful? Let's use this. Okay. What happens?
Will they bring
Steve.
impeached?
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Steve was cracking me up with his question. Okay, so does he actually bring a charge to Biden? Oh, without an inquiry?
With what? Well, no, he'll go past he has to do the inquiry first, apparently. So
Yeah, he would have to. So
okay.
let's just ask: will there be impeachment charges on Biden coming down? Will they have an impeachment trial?
Will McCarthy bring impeachment charges?
Because that expunging those two that Trump got is not a thing. That's not in the Constitution. Yeah, yes. No, it's not a thing.
I still think there's infighting with this inquiry thing.
Okay.
So will McCarthy bring impeachment charges? Because it's up to him, right?
Yeah. Well, you'd have to have a quorum to get the trial going. But that's the thing. Does he have it?
He can make the motion, right? I don't know.
Make the motion, but if he has enough in his
impeachment,
well, we'd have to make it through the Senate, right? He can flip and flop and flounder all over the House, but oops,
he won't get it through the Senate.
But yeah, it would have to.
No, you can do it. That's how they overruled. Okay, yeah, okay.
Well, and then wouldn't there have to be a maybe you guys know, you could clue us in,
a removal vote.
Oh yeah, well
that you got out of it because the Senate wouldn't do it.
Yeah, there's no way that they would. Yeah. I mean, I can see the ambition there. So he's thinking he's all that. Okay, so I have some timing. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. I think it's all going to backfire on him if he doesn't. Is that what you're getting to? Yeah,
I get that he isn't successful. It comes to a big standstill.
Oh yeah, the hangman there. Yeah. I definitely. I get that he's got the ambition, but even in the next couple of years, he can work his butt off, and it's all a big political ploy that ends in a big nightmare for him. But there is something with this like inner circle of foreign connections that might be revealed. If he does and makes a bunch of noise about it, I think there's going to be some backlash on the GOP. And then his whole strategy falls apart too. There's that as well with these three cards together, because his card came through and these behind him, it's like his strategy is just a big distraction, Yeah.
Yeah, I got the same thing you did. Yeah.
It might, I'm thinking it might get more people to vote for Biden because
it could, because he can't come up with the information. Like the whistleblowers are fake, everything's fake. He can't. He's stuck because they got nothing to shine the light on. They can't get the info. It's like it's just does it.
Yeah.
Blah 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 wah wah
wah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Ian. Joe Manchin really is that one to watch, and that black labels, all of that.
I got huge towers for him. He's in so much trouble. I don't even know what he's doing, but he is going. Let's take another look at him. What have you done a reading on him recently?
No, not in a long time.
I would like to see what you get for him, because I think I asked 2 or 3 questions and he got like towers and going down like people, they're mad at him. They're really mad. They're really angry.
It's not cool to drive around in a Maserati and have your
they don't even
$7,000 yacht, parked there, and yeah.
Thank you, Patricia. Okay, so we're going over half a second.
Oh, okay.
So we're fine. We're fine. So what we're asking about
Joe Manchin.
Manchin,
Yeah.
his political future, near political future.
Okay. Joe Manchin.
I got real bad cards for him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, honey, here's what I have. Some big change coming in. I wasn't, well, let's see. If we go with his greatest challenge, oh, yeah, that makes sense. It would be, whoops, this way. Money troubles, debt problems. And then there's somebody bringing in some truth that that's not going to be good for him and all the, I mean, maybe some negative things coming out in the news. There's some light that's going to be shown. And then what's hanging over him, I don't think he can get out from under is the thing. It's like his head's not in the right place. And then, yeah, victory reversed. Nah.
Okay, well, those are good. They're not big tower cards, but I'll take those upside down cards.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be seen for the wrong reasons, right?
Yeah, and then he gets put in timeout.
I love it. That's great.
Timeout. And I think that his Russian oligarch money is going to come to the forefront because I don't know if Jack Smith is going to somebody's going to uncover huge money ties, giant.
Ooh.
Giant. And then maybe he has to decide if he's going to rat on someone or you go to jail. He's in big trouble.
Wow.
He's in big trouble.
Wow.
In big trouble. And I hope his daughter goes with him too. Sorry. Okay.
Right? Oh,
sorry, not sorry.
But
when you raise the cost of the EpiPens for people who are allergic to things, you deserve your own bed of quicksand. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And the mom too, right? Wasn't the mom all involved in it?
I don't even know, but that one I went off the cliff with that one.
Yeah, okay. I totally forgot about that. Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Well, I was going to read on Peter Navarro because he did a spout off the other day, but we're just going to skip him because he's going to go down too. But so let's look at. I'm going to do the prayer, but I want to know. Let's do a reading for all of our friends here. So what do they need to know for this week?
Okay.
So what are the angels and guides? What's the message for all of our viewers for this week?
Okay.
What do they need to pay attention to?
Oh, nice. I have this little deck that's it's called Moon Magic, Deep Moon Messages, but it doesn't really have to be anything to do with the moon, but I am honest with myself and others.
Nice.
I'm thinking about being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Patricia says we should all buy a lottery card.
Yeah.
That's good, Patricia.
All right. So that's so the main message is be honest with yourself.
With ourselves and others.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting that the uglies are going to get uglier and they're going to act out, and the atmosphere, the vibes, are going to be unsettled. They're going to be unsettled. And we're going to be like, well, crap, I've had enough. Aren't these people? What's happening? What is happening? And why isn't this all going the way I think it needs to go right? So, but our guides have always told us it's going to get a little worse before it gets better. So they're going to be out there talking impeachment and they're just going to be yapping, like you said, like that, a mouthy teenager. But we have the wand. And, lots of times, I think last week we got, you can't do everything by yourself. You got to ask for other people. But this week they're saying, be honest with yourself, right? Your message is be honest with yourself. And your word is your wand, and you have the wand, and this is the I can do it card, right? And this is, I think this is very much a nice lead in, segue into the prayer that we're going to do, because we're going to make this happen.
Yes.
With a little help, with a big help from our angels, and our spiritual guardians. Okay, so here we go with we're going to do it.
We're going to do it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're asking now, if we all do this together and you do it at home, and if you're watching later on, please still do it. So everybody, in the chat that's here with us presently, and then if you watch later, please add this. And remember that we're going for the positive outcome here. And so we're asking for all of the people who have been bewitched, betwixt, brainwashed by the MAGA people, by Fox, by Tucker, by Newsmax, by Bannon and Trump and the Quacker people and Alex Jones and Joe Rogan. So we're asking for, we ask any and all beings to aid, comfort, and assist all of the people that have been fooled and lied to and believe the lies of the people we spoke of, that their eyes are opened, that the truth is revealed, and they have an enlightenment moment so that they realize that these people, so we're praying for their enlightenment, for the MAGA followers' enlightenment, right? So we're asking any and all beings to aid, comfort, and assist in the enlightenment of the people who follow MAGA lies.
Yeah, sounds
and
good.
We give great thanks in advance.
Yes, that's it. That's always the key, right?
Awakening. We're praying for we're asking for assistance with their awakening.
Yeah.
So it's going to happen. If we get, 4,000, 5,000 people to do this, if we even get 10, it makes it bigger than just one person asking all of our, guardian angels to help us with this. So.
Oh yeah, what is that spiritual law where like one candle of light is 100 times more powerful than all the dark?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. That's why there are so many of us blue dots in the Red Sea.
Yeah. Okay. So much purple.
Okay, so tell people how to get to your channel again to schedule a reading with you.
Oh yeah, if you go to my YouTube page and go to the About section, all the hot links are there. But my website is deniseknight.com.
And Spiritual Growth Tarot, in case you've been living under a rock.
Yeah.
All right, we love you guys. Take care. Remember, your word is your wand, and you're the magician. The water is choppy this week. Be honest with yourself. Make a new wand. Go get you some selenite and some hot glue, and make your wand.
There you go.
Yeah. Get your wands and your crystals and your amulets, and make your altar and your peace space, and ring your bells and bang a gong and do all that stuff.
Get it going, right?
I like some sage. We need lots of sage.
Oh, I love the way it smells. Yeah.
All right, you guys. See you soon. See you next time. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you.